Come with me, an adrenaline-fueled journey around the world and explore the art of living on the edge. These are the 10 most extreme sports on Earth, and it just gets more dangerous every second. Number 10 starts crazy, but number 1 is unreal. From base jumping in Norway to free climbing in Yosemite, this insider's guide reveals the highs and lows of the most exciting and dangerous activities the planet has to offer. This video takes you on a wild ride into the heart of extreme sports, uncovering the secrets and skills of those who push the limits to the absolute edge. This 10 heart-stopping extreme sports that will leave you breathless. Bungee jumping is an extreme sport where the participant jumps from a high structure while attached to a bungee cord. The exhilarating activity is often performed at a height of around 300 feet above the ground. The feeling of free falling followed by the intense bounce makes bungee jumping an unforgettable experience. The most famous bungee jumping location is located in Queenstown, New Zealand. This city is considered the birthplace of the activity, and it still remains one of the most popular destinations for thrill seekers. Regardless of location, bungee jumping remains one of the most exhilarating and adrenaline-pumping activities available to those who crave adventure. Rock climbing involves scaling cliffs or mountains using ropes, hooks, and other specialized equipment. This sport requires physical strength and endurance, as well as mental focus and strategy. Climbers must be able to deal with heights, exposure, and difficult terrains while navigating their way up the rock face. There are several famous rock climbing destinations all over the world, including Yosemite National Park in California, the Swiss Alps, and the limestone cliffs of Thailand. Climbers are drawn to these locations not only for their challenging climbs, but also for the breathtaking scenery and natural beauty that surrounds them. Rock climbing requires skill, strength, and endurance, making it a thrilling and rewarding experience for those who dare to conquer some of the world's most famous climbs. Ice climbing is similar to rock climbing, but is performed on frozen ice falls and glaciers. This sport involves using specialized equipment, including ice axes and crampons, to scale the icy terrain. Ice climbers must have excellent balance, agility, and strength to move up steep and slippery slopes. Among the most famous ice climbing spots in the world is the Ouray Ice Park in Colorado, USA. This park offers a range of different climbs suitable for all levels of experience and abilities, making it a popular attraction for both beginner and advanced climbers. Other popular locations for ice climbing include La Grave in France, Chamonix in Switzerland, and the Italian Dolomites. Surfing is a water-based extreme sport that involves riding waves on a surfboard. The sport is popular in coastal regions around the world, and the best waves are generated by storms occurring miles out in the ocean. Surfers must be strong swimmers and have excellent balance and coordination. Some of the most famous surfing destinations include Hawaii, Bali, California, Australia's Gold Coast, and the South Pacific Islands. Among the most famous surfers in history are Duke Kahanamoku, Kelly Slater, and Laird Hamilton, who have all become legends in the surfing world. The sport has also gained recognition through popular movies and TV shows such as Endless Summer and Point Break. Snowboarding is a gravity-driven extreme sport that involves gliding down snow-covered slopes on a single board. Snowboarders must be able to deal with high speeds and tough terrains while performing impressive tricks and jumps. The sport requires excellent balance, coordination, and mental focus. One of the most famous snowboarders is Shaun White, who is known for his impressive aerial tricks and has earned multiple Olympic gold medals. Another notable figure in the snowboarding world is Mark McMorris, who has also won numerous gold medals at the X Games and other events. Overall, the snowboarding community is filled with talented and inspiring athletes that continue to push the limits of the sport. Whitewater rafting involves navigating fast-moving rivers on a raft or other inflatable boat. This extreme sport requires teamwork, communication, and physical strength to maneuver the boat along the rapids and avoid obstacles. Whitewater rafting is considered one of the most exhilarating water sports. Many rivers provide excellent whitewater rafting opportunities, but some have stood out as particularly famous destinations. The Grand Canyon in Arizona and the Zambezi River in Africa are two of the most popular and well-known whitewater rafting locations. The Colorado River that runs through the Grand Canyon offers some of the most challenging and awe-inspiring rapids in the world. Base jumping is a high adrenaline activity where participants jump off tall structures, including buildings, bridges, and cliffs, while wearing a parachute. The sport requires a high level of skill, precision, and safety measures, as base jumping has a higher risk of injury or death compared to other extreme sports. The most famous base jumping sites are often located in remote and hard-to-reach locations, such as cliffs or tall buildings. Some of the most famous base jumping locations around the world include the Eiger in Switzerland, the Perrine Bridge in Idaho, and the Petronas Towers in Malaysia. However, it's important to note that base jumping is extremely risky, and even experienced jumpers have been killed or seriously injured while attempting it. Parkour is a unique extreme sport that involves navigating obstacles in urban and natural environments using only the body's abilities. Participants jump, climb, and run through the environment, using their strength, agility, and coordination to overcome obstacles. Parkour requires mental focus, physical endurance, and a strong willingness to push the limits of the body and mind. It originated from France in the 1980s and has since spread globally. The most famous and recognized practitioner of this discipline is David Bell. He is known for co-founding the sport with his friends and for popularizing it through films, documentaries, and interviews. For example, I really liked a French movie called District B13 that features parkour as a central theme. Overall, parkour continues to expand and evolve as a discipline, with practitioners constantly pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Wingsuit flying is an extreme sport that involves jumping from a high structure while wearing a specialized suit that allows the participant to glide through the air. Wingsuit flyers can achieve speeds of over 100 miles per hour and fly for several minutes before deploying a parachute. This sport requires considerable skill, experience, and physical fitness, as well as mental focus and a willingness to take calculated risks. Over the years, many athletes have made headlines with their daring stunts and impressive feats of acrobatics. However, one of the most famous wingsuit flyers in recent times is Jeb Corliss. Corliss is a professional base jumper, skydiver, and wingsuit pilot who has performed several incredible stunts throughout his career. He gained worldwide fame in 2011 when he successfully flew through a narrow crack in the side of a mountain in China in a daredevil stunt that was captured on video and shared widely online. Corliss has continued to push the limits of what is possible in wingsuit flying, and his efforts have inspired a generation of thrill seekers to take up the sport themselves. Shark diving is an exciting water-based activity where participants observe sharks in their natural habitats. The sport involves diving with the sharks in cages or without any protection, relying only on trained professionals to ensure safety. Shark diving requires mental focus, physical endurance, and a willingness to push past fear to experience one of the world's most magnificent predators up close. There are many famous shark diving destinations around the world, but some of the most popular ones include South Africa, Australia, Hawaii, and the Bahamas. These destinations boast a variety of shark species such as great white sharks, tiger sharks, bull sharks, whale sharks, and hammerhead sharks. Thank you for joining. I hope you've been inspired to push your limits and try something new. Keep exploring and never stop seeking the thrill. Please like my video and subscribe, because subscribing will make you awesome. See you next time.